y'all? It's your boy Cool Ass Kenny84 back again with another video. Welcome back to the show. And what the show is finna be. This week finna be a little different. A little different than what I'm used to. Finna go back east a little bit. About far east as I like to go. Like right on the edge, right on the border of the east. As far east as I like to go. But luckily it's still halfway summertime / we gotta know we get ready to enter into fall. But it's still pretty calm. So even going all the way back up north, I shouldn't be running into like no crazy weather type issues. So I'm not as upset as I would be, I guess. Not upset, but feeling the type of way. I'm just sitting here looking at this map. I'm trying to map out my route. Cause I gotta go to Memphis tonight. Right, and then I gotta go to Romulus, Ohio, or something like that. Not Romulus, Randall, Ohio. They're in Ohio, right? Near Cleveland. It's outside of Cleveland. So we're going there. Then we're gonna do a button hook around the lake and head over to Detroit way. Yep, Detroit, Michigan, where my mom's family is from. They've been out there in years. So we're going out there, and then I forget where after that, but basically I'm coming back after that. So I'm going up north, do a couple of drops, then coming back down. So all in all, that's about a 4. Well, I really don't know how long the trip really. Yeah, it's about a 4-day trip. Because you figure it's like 2,500 miles, or maybe a little bit over 2,500. So yeah, it's about a 4-day trip. So, but I'll be back Saturday. Today's Monday. So really 6 days, but I mean, it's legit a 4-day trip, in my opinion. Yeah, because it's like, 4 or 5, I mean, kind of. I mean, you calculate 500 miles, you know what I'm saying, a day, which I most of the time get more than that, but that's what I'm saying, like really 4 days. I get more than 500 miles a day, but that's what you usually calculate when you're doing your trip assessment or trip planning. You calculate 500 miles a day, or how many miles you drive in a shift, or whatever the case, you know what I mean? But you get yourself leeway for that, because I mean 500, yeah, within 11 hours, but you can really, depending on what speed your truck is, I mean you can really do more than that. I'm not gonna disclose what's going on with my truck, but just know it's not really covered. So yeah, so I'm just mapping this out. So yeah, man, that's what's going on this week. Take y'all with me, man. Like I said, y'all coming with me. Shoot, I ain't been back here in a while, so you know what I'm saying, I need some company in a sense. So I'm gonna take y'all with me, man. Like, yeah, we bouncing around. We finna go back up north. So check it out there. Hopefully it's not, like I said, I don't think it's gonna be like really cold or nothing. Yeah, I think most of the country is still, we under the heat wave, or the ending of the summer solstice. So it still should be pretty fair. It probably ain't gonna be as hot as it is down here in the south, I'm sure, because it's very humid in the south. But up north, it's pretty much clear, especially by out there near the Great Lakes and stuff. Like the air is really decent. It's like not that much humidity. But yeah, man, we're gonna see how this goes, man. Hopefully everything, I'm praying for traveling grace. I'm praying that everything goes fine and works okay, because I do have to be back this weekend because I have a freaking wedding to go to Sunday. So, as we know as truckers, man, like, nothing is guaranteed. I mean, that's just in life in general, but more so with, you know, our occupation or this type of occupation, because especially when you don't have full control of how you move and what you do, you know what I'm saying? Like, as we all know, I mean, most of y'all truckers out there, y'all know, like, you can schedule, and most companies, like, oh, they'll get you home, this, that, and the third, because that's the biggest issue out here, really. Besides pay, home time is a big freaking issue out here. And a lot of companies do not live up to what they advertise. They'll tell you, okay, you can go home such and such on this days, or you got this amount of time, or yada, yada, yada. And a lot of times from what I experienced in my teen years is that they may grease you for a little while, keep you comfortable, they'll let you, you know, do that, and, you know, when you call or you schedule take off, you know what I'm saying, oh, you get there right there on the money, and then after a little bit, some time, stuff changes. So then you have an issue with getting certain loads and getting back when you need to be back, and you missing out on this. Like, when I first started, man, I had so much trouble with that. Like, literally, like, missing certain dates, being home for this, all this other crap. When I'm old time, I'm not asking for extra time or asking to be off, you know, when I ain't scheduled to be off, or when I ain't got no time accumulated or whatever the crap. Like, nah, it's time that I have, and I'm asking, or I'm needing to be at home at a certain date, and they, you know, they bounce you around, and then they start screwing you over with dispatching and all this stuff, or put you in an area where it's going to be hard to get a reload and all this stuff. And again, this is before I knew a lot about the back end of trucking. I mean, I know a lot more about the back end of trucking now and how logistically everything is ran. So now, like, I can kind of bypass a lot of those hurdles and humps because I know what to do or what to ask for or how to maneuver. Or I can see, you know, you got to see in the future sometimes. Like, if you see somebody say this, that, and the third, or you see this, that, and the third on the load board or whatever, and it's like, okay, well, you already got to calculate future. What if this? What if that? And all this other stuff. And you can, you know, mitigate some of those hurdles that you may have to go through when you don't know anything yet, and when you're just starting, and, you know what I'm saying, you haven't got downloaded that type of information yet. So yeah, you got to go through those challenges. But yeah, man, it's just I had a big issue with that when I first started. A very big issue with that. So, you know, if you got family and all this other stuff and kids, like, it's an issue. It's a big issue. It's one of the number one issues out here in this industry is home time. That's serious. But now, so more like I can pretty much mitigate how I move. You know, things like that when I need to get off, you know what I'm saying, all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying. I got a little bit more leeway. It's not like I have to schedule it. I mean, I do have to schedule it, but it's not like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's different than how stringent companies are with it, you know what I'm saying. Like, if I need a little bit more time, if I need to, you know, take off this week and then next week or whatever the case may be, like, I can do that. I you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, it's not much of an issue. Like, you're not going to get no whole bunch of kickback. Like, usually if you at a company or something, and you say something like that, they going to just go by the book. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't trying to hear none of that. They don't care. But on my situation now, and, you know, the knowledge that I do have now, like, that hasn't really been an issue. That hasn't really been an issue. Like, I can get off when I need to get off. But anyway, yeah, I'm just, praying that everything goes good with this load and everything. No issues occur that will have to keep me out or anything like that, because that is another thing too. Like, sometimes you can have issues with your truck, and that's the thing, and then it destroys everything, because now you're in a whole nother state, and now you gotta wait for this and that and the third. So that's why you gotta stay prayed up out here, man, because anything can happen at any time. Nothing is promised. Tomorrow's not promised. None of that stuff. So just do that part and stay prayed up, man. And like I said, just pray for prepare for the worst, pray for the best. That's the MO of life. It's just because things are gonna happen at the end of the day. So, yeah, man. Like I said, this is a little intro, man. It's a long tail intro. God, dog, 11 minutes, man. I'm gonna get off of here. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna keep y'all updated on what's going on, man. So, like I said, pray for me. Pray for me. It's gonna be crazy. I'll let y'all in a minute. Yeah. Louisville, home of Muhammad Ali, the greatest to ever do it. The greatest to ever do it. Shout out to Louisville, Muhammad Ali. For sure. Go.
Use the left 3 lanes to stay to the left, I-65 South, Nashville.
There was a building down here somewhere. I was trying to capture that. There's a building with Muhammad Ali's, portrait or whatever on it down here.
Continue straight for 2 hours and 20 minutes to I-65 South to I-40 West, Huntsville, Memphis. Watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
See where the daggone picture could be, but if I do see it before I get to it, I'll cut this camera back on. I'll holla at y'all. Alright, y'all. I thought I was coming up on it, but nah, I still don't see it. I could have sworn this was the freeway, though. Where they had the big picture. See, they got Colonel Sanders over there. It's Kentucky, so you got Colonel Sanders on there over there. I can't remember where that Muhammad Ali poster painting was. Dadgummit. That's what I really wanted to see. Well, I don't know what that is. Oh well. I thought I was gonna get a chance to get it, but I guess I am not. I don't know what side of the highway is on or downtown is on, but yeah, I ain't gonna get a picture of it. But well, I'll let you on the next one.